Confederation of Indian Industry welcomes you. 2010 has been a year in which CII Tamil Nadu has played an active role in strengthening the business ecosystem to enhance industrial growth. This year, CII Tamil Nadu has succeeded in building strong rapport with the government of Tamil Nadu, making it possible for industry representations and interactions on various sectors in the state. CII Tamil Nadu focused on the theme Enhance, Empower and Emerge, Inclusive Growth for Tamil Nadu. In alignment to the focus areas for the southern region, the 6-point agenda for the Tamil Nadu State Council for the year 2010-11 were Manufacturing Excellence, Enhancing Skills and Employability, Healthcare for All, Tapping Solar Energy in Tamil Nadu, Biotechnology, Attract and Emerge, Women Empowerment, Powering SHGs. Manufacturing Excellence. To further strengthen the manufacturing sector in Tamil Nadu, the first State Manufacturing Competitiveness Council for Tamil Nadu on the lines of the National Manufacturing Competitiveness Council was constituted in acceptance to the CII recommendation to the government in 2008. In continuance, the Tamil Nadu Manufacturing Summit was organized on the 21st of January 2011. As part of Manufacturing Excellence Agenda, CII Tamil Nadu organized a study mission on manufacturing and R&D practices to industries of excellence in Europe, Germany, Denmark, Sweden. There were more than 150 activities that were organized across zones and districts in manufacturing-related sectors. Enhancing skills and employability, CII Tamil Nadu, in collaboration with the Corporation for Development of Women of the Government of Tamil Nadu, has also proposed to mentor and coach the first batch of 100 SHGs in Tamil Nadu on areas pertaining to scaling up. CII, in association with GRG Educational Trust and Varndu Kattavom Project of Tamil Nadu, have jointly launched a skill training program in Coimbatore to train rural SHG women within the age group of 18 to 45 years. As the result of CII's employability initiatives, Government of Tamil Nadu has engaged CII as the state-level consultant for the State Skill Mission and introduced the scheme Employable Skill Training for Educated Unemployed Youth. The objective of the mission is to provide skill training and facilitate employment linkage for 1 lakh youth in Tamil Nadu. CII will be supporting the Government of Tamil Nadu for setting up skill development centers in Tribal Belt with an investment of ₹20 crores. There were many more initiatives organized by zones and districts in skill training and in turn bridging the employability gap. Healthcare for All. Taking up the cause of healthcare development, CII Tamil Nadu, in association with Voluntary Health Services, VHS, organized the Tamil Nadu Disability Conclave with a multi-pronged approach by integrating medicine and society. The conclave also included screening applications and rating the employability levels of around 140 specially abled participants and facilitated one-to-one interviews with 15 organizations from 6 different sectors. As many as 30 participants were given placements in the organizations. Nalam 2010, a workshop on making your workplace healthy, was also organized to create awareness on common workplace health risks. This year, CII has approached the Directorate of Public Health and Corporates to develop a public-private partnership model for the adoption of public health centers, PHCs, and thereby enhance the competitiveness of healthcare in Tamil Nadu. There were more than 40 activities organized by zones and districts addressing the healthcare needs. Tapping solar energy in Tamil Nadu. In an effort to identify alternate sources of energy in the state, CII Tamil Nadu, in association with Tamil Nadu Energy Development Agency, organized the first edition of the Tamil Nadu Solar Convention 2010 to deliberate on the policy, emerging challenges and opportunities in the solar energy sector. A study report by CII, namely Solar Roadmap for Tamil Nadu, Opportunities and the Role of Government and Industry, was released by Dr. M.K. Stalin, Honorable Deputy Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu. Awareness sessions on opportunities in solar power were organized in Trichy and Thoothukudi. Biotechnology, attract and emerge. In addition to strengthening the traditional industries in the state, CII has also helped identify sunrise sectors of potential growth in Tamil Nadu. CII has specifically urged the government to revisit the existing biotechnology policy to enhance the growth and development of the sector. A roundtable session on biotechnology was organized with Dr. M.K. Stalin, Honorable Deputy Chief Minister, Government of Tamil Nadu, to analyze the current scenario of the sector and provide a fact sheet to the government to draft new vision for 2020 that would usher investments into the state. A framework document for the development of biotechnology and its enabled services, Inputs for Vision 2020 document of Tamil Nadu was submitted to Dr. M.K. Stalin, Honorable Deputy Chief Minister, Government of Tamil Nadu. Women Empowerment Powering SHGs. To inspire women leaders as part of the Women Empowerment Dialogue that CII Tamil Nadu undertook this year, the Leadership Development Program for Corporate Women was organized on the 6th and 7th of September 2010 at Chennai to help women executives realize their leadership potential by providing an opportunity to explore from within and through collective learning. As a further addition to the Women Empowerment Agenda, Akya, the second edition of Women Leadership Conference, was organized at Coimbatore. First edition of the Women Leadership Conference 2010 was organized at Chennai and focused on aspects like women in business, making role models, etc. More than 15 activities were organized for the wellness of women across zones and districts. A noteworthy mention would be the partnership between the Government of Tamil Nadu and CII for the formation of the Tamil Nadu Consultative Forum. Focusing on the industrial and economic growth in Tamil Nadu, the forum would highlight opportunities for investments in the districts of Tamil Nadu. Member companies are frequently confronted by many challenges pertaining to industrial policies and specific industry-related issues. The Tamil Nadu Membership Redressal Forum was constituted this year to address these issues and represent them to the concerned authorities at the district and zonal levels. In continuation to previous deliberations on power supply to the industry, CII Tamil Nadu has organized several meetings during 2010-11 with the Tamil Nadu Electricity Board, Tamil Nadu Electricity Regulatory Commission and the Energy Department of the Government of Tamil Nadu to arrive at solutions for issues concerning operational and policy roadblocks to the growth of industry in Tamil Nadu. CII Tamil Nadu had the privilege twice to call on Dr. M. Karunanidhi, Honorable Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, to discuss the power scenario in the state.